U.S. finally approves Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. Millions of doses of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine are being shipped out across the U.S., with the first vaccinations due to take place within 24 hours, according to the president. Pfizer's vaccine was given emergency authorization by regulators late Friday after the Trump administration pressed regulators to move quickly. Approval wasn't issued for more than 24 hours after an expert committee said the shot should be approved, drawing criticism from Trump himself, and alleged threats from his chief of staff. It will be up to states to decide who gets vaccinated first, but the CDC has recommended injecting healthcare workers and nursing home residents, who have equal priority, first. Donald Trump hailed the FDA's approval of the coronavirus vaccine as a medical miracle on Friday evening, and said the drug will save millions of lives and end the pandemic once and for all. Pfizer's vaccine was given emergency approval by the FDA on Friday night. The Department of Health and Human Services said Friday morning that the first Americans would be vaccinated Monday or Tuesday. But President Trump suggested it could be as soon as within 24 hours, after he urged the FDA to speed its approval and hurled insults at regulators, calling the agency a big, old, slow turtle as hours ticked by after the FDA's expert panel said it should approve the vaccine. Britons said they were safety-focused but were able to speed through the process by examining trial data from October in a rolling review so findings are made available as soon as they are ready, rather than waiting until the end of the trial. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows later allegedly had to approve the shot today or hand in his resignation, sources told The Washington Post. The approval of Pfizer's vaccine is an historic step toward curbing the pandemic, and comes at the end of America's deadliest week since its first COVID-19 case in January 2020. Nearly 16,000 people died of coronavirus in the past 7 days, according to data from the COVID Tracking Project. Pfizer's 95% effective vaccine has to be stored at ultra-cold temperatures, raising concerns it will take longer to ship or accidents in the complicated administration process will ruin precious doses. The U.S. has a contract for 100 million doses in total, with the option to purchase more, but the Trump administration reportedly turned down Pfizer's offer to purchase more earlier this year. A panel of expert advisors to the FDA recommended the agency give Pfizer's shot emergency approval on Thursday night, after 9 hours of deliberation. 17 of the 23 were in favor of authorizing the shot, despite concerns over reports of anaphylactic shock and severe allergic reactions in 2 UK health workers with histories of food and drug allergies. So, many Americans, including and most notably President Trump, were furious when Secretary Azar said it could be days before the FDA issued emergency use authorization, a form of temporary approval with a lower bar to prove it works and is safe, which regulators give under special circumstances, like the pandemic. According to The Washington Post, the FDA commissioner's job was even on the line after Mark Meadows allegedly told him to approve the vaccine Friday or hand in his resignation. According to anonymous sources cited by the New York Times, staffers spent Friday rushing to get the paperwork complete and it'll be done by the end of the day. Health and Human Services, HHS, Secretary Alex Azar had said official approval may still take a couple of days. After Trump's Twitter warning, the HHS said the vaccine would be approved by Friday evening, rather than Saturday. A panel of 23 independent scientists voted in favor of the vaccine on Thursday and recommended it to the FDA after a day of long, drawn-out talks over whether or not it is safe. But it was not clear whether approval on Friday night will mean vaccines reach Americans any sooner, sources to The Times. The White House told Dr. Stephen Hahn, FDA Commissioner, right, to approve Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine today or turn in his resignation letter. Speaking on Good Morning America, Health and Human Services Alex Azar says the FDA has told Pfizer it intends to approve its COVID vaccine after an excruciating 2.5-week wait, but inexplicably, it still hasn't. New, HHS Azar says FDA will proceed with emergency use authorization for Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 coronavirus vaccine and vaccinations could come as soon as Monday or Tuesday of next week. Timeline on Pfizer vaccine November 18th. Pfizer announces its vaccine as 94% effective November 23. Pfizer submits trial data to FDA for emergency approval December 3. UK approves Pfizer vaccine December 7. First doses are given in England December 8. FDA releases preliminary analysis saying vaccine is safe and effective but still doesn't approve it December 9. Canada approves the vaccine December 9. deadliest day for U.S. with 3,045 deaths. December 10, FDA Advisory Committee meets to discuss the vaccine. Shots should go to healthcare workers and long-term care facilities first, according to the CDC. Most governors expect to run out of their first shipments within days of arrival, which could come as soon as Monday, they told Operation Warp Speed. But the FDA still has not officially given it approval and the first doses haven't been distributed yet, even though the UK and Canada have both given it the green light. Health and Human Services Alex Azar says the FDA has told Pfizer it intends to approve its COVID vaccine after an excruciating 2.5-week wait, but inexplicably, it still hasn't, and there is still no date for when the first people will receive it in America. Just a little bit ago, the FDA informed Pfizer that they intends to proceed towards approval for its vaccine. Pfizer's vaccine, which passed a key FDA panel on Thursday, is expected to bring in $19 billion in revenue in 2021, on top of an estimated $975 million this year, according to Morgan Stanley. The FDA released a statement on Friday morning claiming it was working to approve the vaccine quickly. Pfizer, a $16 billion company, is taking charge of distribution of its own vaccine using special dry ice-packed boxes to keep its shot at the necessary -94 degrees Fahrenheit. Both it and Moderna, whose shot will be reviewed by the FDA Advisory Panel on December 17, plan to sell their vaccines for a profit. In New York, for example, Governor Cuomo says he'll start dishing out the shots on December 15. Starting with nursing home staff, residents and healthcare workers.